Hey there, welcome back to my channel, and let's get into it. This past weekend I had the opportunity to attend an All Academy Day. It was for my 2 U.S. senators here in my state. Approximately 500 people attended, and all 5 service academies presented and had representatives in the hall to talk to potential students and parents. It was a great day. I was very happy with the turnout. 500 people on a Sunday is very good. And I also met some of you, about 4 or 5 of you came up to me and said, hey, we watched your channel and you helped us out a lot, and you're a YouTuber. So I guess graduating from a service academy in law school wasn't my big accomplishment. My biggest accomplishment is being a YouTuber. So I'll take that, and I'm very happy about that. So let's get into some of the notes that I have, some of my takeaways here. Number 1, all the service academies are competing for the same person. That's right, they're all looking for the same person. They are all looking for that same well-rounded person with good grades, good athletics, leadership experience in scouting or whatever, extracurriculars and community service. It is all the same person that they're looking for. Now, the missions of each school changes, the mission of their service branch changes, but when you really come down to it, if you listen to all 5 service academies, who they are looking for is all the same person. It's all the same avatar. So that's one thing that I think you have to know, that what sets you apart from everybody else for all the other service academies is really nothing. They are looking for that whole person. And let's discuss what that person looks like. And I wrote it down here. Somebody presented this at the All Academy Day, and I wrote it down. So that person is composed of 70% good grades and good standardized testing. So really top of his class, top of her class, and really, really good standardized tests. We discussed this a lot before on this channel, taking AP honors classes, AP classes, and doing really well in the SAT, ACTs. That's no secret. The other 15% is spread out between athletics. So they have good athletics and excellent athletic ability. Nothing new here from what I've told you in the past. And the last 15% is everything else: community service, outside activities, leadership, being involved in scouting, 4-H, etc. So that makes 70, 15, and 15 is 100%. And the last 15%, so 15% is good athletics, excellent athletic ability, and 15% is outside activities, leadership within those. So that's what makes up the whole person for all the academies. The number 2 takeaway from my experience at this All Academy Day was that you have to manage the process. It's a tough process. It's a process of getting a nomination. It's a process of getting an appointment. It's a process of getting the Dobmer physical. It's a process of getting all the teachers, coaches, and everybody in line to submit their letters of recommendation and whatever they have to do to support you. It's a tough process, and you have to manage it. The representative from West Point said that 80% of the people that follow the West Point model on how to manage the process get accepted. Now that means that those 80% also had really good grades and athletic ability and all the other things, but the 20% of those people who qualified, who didn't manage the process, didn't get in. So what does this mean? It means actually being responsible to make sure that all your stuff is in for all the portals for your 2 U.S. senators, your congressmen, your chosen academy or academies, your DODMERB. All that has to be done, and you are the one who's responsible for it. Nobody's going to hold your hand. Nobody is going to say, hey, this is DODMERB, you're missing, a submission, or you're missing your application for a waiver. And the academy is not going to call you up and say, hey, you didn't complete your form, you gotta go in and do that. They are not going to do that. You have to manage it. So number 2 is manage the process. It's your responsibility. Number 3 is, and I heard this from all the service academies, number 3 is that you have to want this. You have to want to manage the process. You have to want to go to the academy. You have to want to graduate from the academy, and you have to want to serve in the military. It's all you. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on you to do a lot of things, but one thing they shouldn't pressure you to do is to spend the next 9 years, minimum of 9 years of your life, in a service academy and the military in something that you don't want to do. So it is all about you. And with that said, all the service academies stress that they really don't want to talk to your parents, your guardians, or whoever. They want to talk to you, and they want you to manage it, and they want you to want it. It's a key thing. It's a very key thing. So we hit the top 3. The academies are looking for the same avatar, basically the same person. To be successful, you have to manage the process. And 3, it's all about you. You have to want it. So let me just go over a couple of my final takeaways here. And it's something that I actually was very pleased with, something that's actually changed from the past few years that I've been doing this. And it is really, it's really very heartening to see this. I really didn't talk to a lot of parents. It was mostly students that came up to me and spoke to me. The parents actually stood in the background or weren't actually there. They were there, but they weren't actually there, hovering around their kid, you know, tell them to say this, say that, whatever. The students actually came up and talked to me. It was mostly seniors. They had a lot of questions. Hopefully I gave them a lot of good answers. A lot of them were very prepared. They knew the questions to ask. They asked about the other academies. You know, when all the academies are together, although we are quote unquote competing for the same person, we are not really in competition. We will say, hey, you know, go talk to that one, go talk to this one. You know, maybe the Coast Guard Academy is better for you. Maybe you want to look at ROTC. But we're not in competition per se that, you know, you win, I lose. It's not like that. So they came up. The seniors had excellent questions. They really were very well prepared. The juniors that were there asked really good questions. I mean, I don't expect them to have done their research. That's why they're there. They're doing their research. They were excellent. And the few parents that came up, they had some really good questions, and they were not, hovering over, being a helicopter parent over their child. So that was really good. It's really a sea change from the past few years. And talking to a few other people, I think that we can attribute that to that this class of seniors and juniors are not really a COVID class. They were in grade school when the whole COVID thing was going down, and now they were actually in high school for the last few years in a non-COVID environment, so they can be, be with people, talk to people, be together with people, interact with people, while the students in the past were basically isolated and weren't used to talking directly to people. It's not their fault. It's just the way that life is, and it's something I think that we'll be living with for years to come with that generation of kids. So this new generation, good job. Really happy to talk to you, and hope that you gained a lot out of the All Academy Day. All right, so to wrap this up, if you haven't had the opportunity to attend an All Academy Day with your U.S. senators or U.S. congressmen, and the opportunity comes up, do it. Go there, listen to the presentations, talk to the representatives. Hopefully there will be midshipmen cadets there from all the academies to talk to you. Make an effort to talk directly to the students, the midshipmen and the cadets. They really can tell you what life is about, and the representatives can tell you about the academics. They can tell you about what it takes to get in and what the academy is specifically looking for. So if you have the opportunity, go to the All Academy Day. If you don't, do your research online. Thank you for watching, and just let me close with this note. If you got this far in the video, if I have helped you out, please subscribe. It helps me out, and it makes me feel good about what I'm doing for all you guys out there. So thank you, good luck, and I hope you get what you want. Bye now.